Hi, so my name is Channa Steinmetz, and okay, so the first sentence I wrote was, by visiting the cemetery, I've learned that no one visits cemeteries. You commented that, well, this is certainly not true. Cemeteries are constantly being visited. I'm not sure how you learned this from your visit. I learned that because when I went, it was completely empty, and there was not a living soul around, and I noticed, I've been to other cemeteries before, and very rarely, unless it's a funeral, do I see other people visiting their loved ones. And also the evidence by the graves are, the one that I went to at least was scarce that anyone had come recently. They had bushes and stuff, but I didn't see like rocks where people traditionally put rocks to remember to show that they remember the dead on the tombstones. The next comment was that I wrote, since it was a Jewish cemetery, it had Hebrew writing on it as well. You wrote, why would a cemetery be organized according to religious affiliation? Think sociologically. So I think that people want to be near others with similar backgrounds, even in death. And sociologically, it's a ritual, and a religious ritual as well. And then also, I wrote, although the tombstones were from throughout the past 100 years or so, I couldn't tell the difference between one that was buried in 1937 or 2007. And you wrote, I assume the dates helped you tell the difference. I think you need to be more precise. I said later, I answered that question a few sentences later, that although they had the different dates, but many tombstones had similar looks, so therefore it was harder to tell the difference. And I guess because since they were built to last for a long time, that's why even the older ones didn't look so old and whatever, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so even the old ones didn't look so old and run down, dilapidated. So I wrote, another important thing that it said, that each tombstone said, was the date that they died. You asked me, why does this date become so important? So I think that the date is important because it commemorates the person for the amount of life they had, and this therefore they have like a day they could remember them on, and instead of saying after a while you just think, oh, today is the anniversary of this person's death, and it makes you think about things, about the person in life and living and stuff. The last comment is that I wrote that worse is knowing that no one visits the graves of those you love. So you wrote, why is this so bad? So I think it's bad because it's sad that some people die without really being remembered, and especially in my paper I wrote, especially like the babies, and the children, who died in the 30s. No one remembers them because their parents are long gone, and their siblings were too young to remember maybe them. So yeah. Okay, thank you.